Hello, Cancer. This is your special edition Love Story Lovescope for mid-February 2017. What makes this Lovescope special is I am looking at a very specific love story, a very specific stream of energy. And I'm doing this because in the monthly generals, there's 1,000 different scenarios flying at me, and it kind of at times makes the readings jumpy. But if I do this, I can focus on one very specific flow of energy, one storyline, and though it won't resonate with as many people, those that it does resonate with will bring a great wealth of information and clarity. So this video will not resonate with everybody, and it's not intended to. I'm looking at a very specific story between two people under the sun sign of Cancer for you. Your partner obviously could be a Cancer or somebody else, but nonetheless, I've also drawn 3 different advices for you, so you need to decide which you are most drawn to, and at the end of the reading I will reveal each one. They'll be time stamped, so you do not have to sit through all 3, okay? So Cancer, very interesting, I want to point out, is you guys, I have 4 more readings after you to be finished with the Zodiac for Love Story. And drawing the cards that represent your energy and then the energy of the other person involved in this love story, Cancer is the first sign that received major arcana as their people cards. I have all the court cards and about 10 of the major arcana in a pile that I shuffle to pull out the energies representing the parties involved. And so you guys are the first to receive major arcana, period, let alone both parties coming through as that. So I know that the story I'm picking up on involves 2 very wise individuals, and this connection here is definitely past lifetime coming in, and you are showing up as strength, which does not surprise me, and they are coming through as the Magician. So there is a psychic connection between the 2 of you. Now what's interesting here in the cards is I don't believe this relationship started out romantic or is going to start out romantic, because we have very soon and unrequited love. Those are the first 2 cards that have come out for your love story. Now, in all the other readings, I definitely had a sense of which way things were going as far as who was feeling what, but in your reading, I honestly cannot deduce whether it's you that initially is not feeling attracted to this person, or if it's them who initially isn't feeling romantically attracted to you. Because, again, there's this psychic connection going on between the 2 of you where it's almost indecipherable to distinguish the difference between the 2 of you. And I didn't even see this when I was talking about the major arcanas, saying that you were past life. Right at the center of your reading, you have soulmate, and my gosh, that sun glare is crazy, isn't it? Oh, Cancer. Okay, so you guys are the only reading that I've had this issue with, and you know what? Because of what I'm feeling, I'm not going to close the blinds. I'm sorry if this drives you bananas, But this light coming through, shining over this soulmate card, I can't, do I need to like say anything else about this love story? It's, oh my gosh. Okay. So you guys started out as friends, or you're starting out just as friends this life, and there is not a romantic spark initially for one of you, or maybe even both of you. But this soulmate card is right in the middle of the reading, and retreat is below it, which is about, you know, a vacation is what I'm feeling. So it's, you, maybe for some of you, you went on this vacation as friends, and that's where this romantic vibe sparked, because what follows that is playfulness and heart-to-heart conversation. So maybe it's just been a situation where you guys have been buddies, you've been friends, and maybe you've been kind of feeling them, but you haven't really expressed yourself because you fear that you may be rejected, or maybe they've been feeling you and they haven't expressed themselves because they fear being rejected by you. But there's this event that happens where you guys either go on a vacation, or maybe you work with this person and you go on some sort of business trip, or you guys are just hanging out. There is an event that takes place that transitions this unrequited love into playfulness and heart-to-heart conversations. With the Magician here, it's almost kind of like magic. It's like a flip. And whatever this event is that unfolds, that is what triggers this new awakening or awareness of this other party involved. And because the sunlight is shining in so brightly with this streak, and this streak is coming down right between retreat and heart-to-heart conversations. So it's like there's this event happens and you guys talk to each other, and there's a sharing of information, there's an expression of, hey, I've been feeling you, or this might go as far as, I love you, I want to be with you. And now you are really considering this person, but again, you have this psychic connection. And with very soon being the first card out and then the last card being heart-to-heart conversations, there's a change. And you know, I think for a lot of you, it's you who maybe hasn't really been feeling them that are resonating with this love story. And this conversation is going to unfold, and that it changes everything. And look at this, the whole lighting of the sun has changed. Yes. If this is speaking to you, open yourself up. There may be a friend that is really feeling you and you don't know it, because maybe you've been caught up on somebody else who's not interested in you. And or maybe you both were in relationships that didn't turn out so good, and now you guys are just being broken-hearted buddies, and you guys go off to Vegas or decide to go do something as friends, and then all of a sudden there's this spark between you guys because you're feeling really playful. Everything feels real magical because you do have this soul connection from a past life. There's no question in my mind. This love story I'm picking up on, you come out both as major arcana, and then we have soulmate at the center of this reading. So you guys are there for each other, and that sparks this beautiful love. And if this is speaking to you, do not hold back. Tell this other person how you feel. Or when they express themselves to you, if that's how it's going to unfold, be open to an opportunity with them, because there is something very beautiful that wants to unfold here. And be playful about it. Don't be so serious, okay? This is fun energy. The very beginning of something new, romantically, but so strongly. I know this person has been in your life as a friend for whatever purpose that friendship is serving to you, and you've been a friend to them, and through that friendship there's been this psychic connection created, and you assume it's just because you've bonded with them here in this life. But no, the only reason why you guys came together in the first place is because of this soul connection that you already have from a lifetime before. And if you are asked to go on a trip, go. Or if you have this trip that, maybe you were going to go with somebody else and it kind of falls through, and you're like, well, maybe should I ask that person? Do, because there is a love connection that is going to happen with somebody that you previously did not consider, or previously did not consider you, though you were friends and had like this psychic thing going on. It's for whatever reason the romance was not there, but now something has changed, and with very soon, it's like now is the time to make your move, or now the time has come for them to make their move, and it's going to happen, and you need to be open to it, and they're going to be open to it if you're the one that needs to express yourself. It's just, you'll know, because you live your life, you know where this is speaking to you, if this love story is resonating. So I'm going to get into the additional advice for you guys. If you chose option 2 or 3, go to the description box below and click on the timestamp, okay? So if you chose option 1, you got self-acceptance, study, actions speak loudly, and purity. So for those of you that are being drawn to this option of cards, what this is telling me, try to move in tight, is you may be holding back because you fear that you will be rejected by this person. And I think if you really just quiet your mind and study the situation and pay attention to their actions towards you, their body language, how they look at you, how quickly they respond to you, just everything about who they are, you're going to find purity in their vibration, in their emotion, in their connection to you. And in recognizing that purity, you're going to overcome the insecurity that holds you back from expressing yourself to this person. And more than that, it's like you don't even need to have this conversation, Spirit is saying, for you to have your clarity. If you just tap into your intuition and really pay attention to those psychic nudges and get past your own insecurity, all the information about this person is going to be felt by you on a psychic level. It's just all out there. It's just, you already know, but your own insecurity kind of holds you back. And Spirit is saying, overcome that. Really, really pay attention to that person. And you will see the potential that exists there. And if you're too afraid to express yourself verbally, start putting your feelings for them out there through your action. Be very pure in your vibration towards them. No manipulation, no pushing to get what you want. Just opening your heart and surrendering to the universe and saying, yes, I am worthy of love. I'm good enough for this person. And everything will align up for this conversation to unfold. And because you will have connected in psychically, you'll already know, and you'll feel safe and secure when this conversation unfolds. But for many, it's like you're going on this trip with them for some reason, and it's on that trip where this new energy kind of shows up, and you guys have this conversation, and you know, it becomes a romance. And even with study here, maybe you're in college, or again, it's a work thing where you are traveling for work, or it's traveling somewhere for school, and it's on this trip where you guys just have this connection where you were previously just friends or casual acquaintances. It's just, there was, you know, no real interest for whatever reason, and now it's just there. So if you were attracted to option 1, that is the information that I got for you. I hope that that helped, and seriously, just remain very pure in your vibration, and that will open the door for this conversation to unfold between you and that person, okay? So if you chose option 2, you have abundance, dreams, I love you, and centering. Okay, so for you guys, I think you actually have dreams of them where you are expressing love, or they're expressing their love to you. And it may cause you, when you, upon waking, where you're like, whoa, that was kind of intense. But if you're having dreams about this person, this is your confirmation. And with I love you, these are very important words. Heart-to-heart conversation here. Very, very big emphasis for you guys that were drawn to this option, that you need to express your heart to this other person. And with abundance there, there is a lot of love here, whether it's you're the one that's feeling this love, or they're the one that's loving you, sending you this message through dreams. Like I said, there is a psychic connection between the two of you. And in the dream realm, you guys are meeting up. And with abundance being the first card, it's all the damn time. Like, you guys are communicating in the non-physical realm, in your dreamscape, all the time. And you're trying to come together because you guys need to express the love that you truly feel here in physical reality. But with centering, you've got to come into a place where you feel secure enough to express this, or they've got to come into a place where they feel secure enough to express this to you. Because, as I said, this starts out as a friendship of some kind. It isn't right off the bat a romantic connection, and maybe for you it was, but they only saw you as a friend for whatever reason, or vice versa. I cannot decipher which way it really goes, because you have this crazy psychic connection. So it's almost like you're one being to me as I read this message, and I understand how powerful energy can be in the non-physical sense, the connection that takes place there. And sometimes that doesn't unfold into a physical manifestation here in reality. But this story that I'm picking up on, yes, this connection is real. you dream about them, they dream about you, and it puts you out of balance because it's unexpected. You know, this might just be somebody you work with and you've been noticing him in the office, and you're like, why the hell do I notice this person so much? And it might be that you're not even like super physically attracted to them. It doesn't mean they don't look good. It's just, you're like, I don't understand. And there's this event or this coming together where you guys really get to know each other through conversation, and there's like this magic between you guys. It's very playful, and I love you. This is going towards love. But pay attention to your dreams. And as them showing up as the magician, if you're dreaming of them, it's because they're sending you information. And if you want them to dream of you, send it to them, because they are able to receive that kind of energy. Not everybody is, but they are. The connection that you guys have is soul. It is past life, and it's the acknowledgement of that is just now coming into your consciousness, and it causes you to need to center, because it's just, it feels unexpected, or like I never saw that coming, or I would have never expected this to be with that person. It's totally what I feel. So if you were drawn to option 2, when this conversation presents itself, express your true emotions. I love you if that is what you need to do. I don't care how afraid you are, you need to really express yourself. And if this person comes to you in a conversation and expresses how they feel about you, don't discard it. Take it very seriously, because there is a very genuine soul connection between the two of you, and there's no way you don't feel it, and there's no way they don't feel it, okay? This is your confirmation. Yes, it exists for both of you, even though you started out just as friends, okay? So that is what I have if you were attracted to option 2. I hope that this brought guidance and clarity for your love story. Now, if you were attracted to option 3, we have friendship, divine timing, love endures, and adventure. Okay, so strong if you are attracted to option 3, where we start out just as friends, okay? It's just a friendship. Divine timing, love endures, we're there for each other. And then here's adventure, this trip again. So very strong if you picked option 3, that you guys are just friends and there's this trip. Or I love that, see, even love endures, they're on a boat next to adventure. And there's Paris. So if this hasn't happened, it's going to. It's a matter of divine timing. You start out as friends with this person. And again, you could just be broken-hearted buddies and you decide to go to Paris. Fuck our exes. We are going to go have fun. And in that, there's this love that sparks between you guys. But friendship being here, and unrequited love starting the reading, and then we have soulmate and heart-to-heart conversation. This friendship turns into more unexpectedly, and it's a matter of divine timing. Like, there's nothing you can do, say, or be to make this be more than what it is before it's time. And same goes for the other person involved. There's nothing they could do, say, or be to make this more before it's the right time. And spirit is all over this. You just need to remain playful and honest about how you feel. When the conversation presents itself, don't try to create the space for that. Let it come to you, because it's going to. It's just, this is going to just happen. With divine timing there, I know that. When divine timing comes out, okay, divine timing is a double-edged sword to me, but I absolutely love it. I love that card because, one, it's ensuring me that yes, what you're asking for is going to happen. However, the sword of it is, it's not up to me, it's not up to you, it's up to the universe, because there are certain factors that need to fall into place, certain things that need to happen before this friendship has the right amount of energy to transform into more. And it's a process that unfolds over time. And, you might be eager to be madly in love, but the truth is, the unfoldment of anything, it's an entire journey from start to finish. And every single moment should be relished and treasured and thoroughly explored and not rushed on any level, because every moment is beautiful. Every moment leads to the next. Every moment in the beginning is creating your foundation for the future of your love with this person. So don't try to rush anything, even if you feel really deep emotions for another person. And if somebody is coming at you that's kind of just been a friend and they have a lot of deep emotions for you, don't shut them out, but really express yourself if you're not quite ready to say, hey, I'm not ready to move that quickly with you, but I do see a possibility, because with love endures, love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So, even if you don't see how, this is all in the universe's hands. And you need to trust it. And Paris is going to come for you and this person at some point. Or this is significant, a sign, a synchronicity in this reading right now for you and that person. So, trust and just let the universe handle this. And know in your heart that you feel this soul connection for a reason, but all things take time, and you don't want anything to birth or happen before it's time. Okay? So, I hope that this has brought you some clarity and guidance regarding your love story, Cancer, and I hope you have a very beautiful month. Take care.